Alright guys, welcome back to Singorillas. I'm Kevin. It's gonna be a recipe on the Hong Kong style egg fried rice. So the ingredients that we have here today is rice. This is the main ingredient basically. This is basically Japanese fat grain rice, as you can see here. It's not the usual long grain thin rice that we have. Then we also have chopped up minced garlic, onions, some luncheon meat, which is Nigel's favorite. We've diced it up to be put into the fried rice, and we have eggs, of course. That's why it's called egg fried rice. So without further ado, we'll start with the preparation of the rice. So here I have soy sauce. I'm gonna add it into the egg. Just eyeball how much you need. If you don't like it to be too salty, you can reduce it. It's basically there for flavor. So what you need to beat the eggs. Right, once it's about this loose, because you want to break down the proteins as well to easily coat the rice. Then we will have to mix up everything in here. Make sure it evenly coats all the grains of the rice, so it will be easier for us during our cooking process. Okay, so that's the rice, and lastly but not least, we also have salt and pepper on hand. This will go in as we cook. We'll taste on the and adjust to the flavor that we prefer. So let's head into the kitchen, and I'll see you all back there. Alright guys, so now we're in the kitchen. Firstly, we'll add in a bit of oil. Then we'll throw in all of our onions to let them sweat off. We want that to sweat off nicely to allow them to release the sweet flavor from the onions. So right now we are leaving it on a low heat to sweat. Okay, once the onions are turning a little bit translucent, add in the garlic. At this stage, you can increase the fire. Okay, now you can smell the aromatics releasing their scent. You'll add in the luncheon meat to fry up a bit. And last but not least, we'll add in our rice. Try to move the bottom so that it doesn't burn below. Okay, now that everything is already mixed well together, I'll portion off half to the side so that we can work in manageable portions. Okay, now that's half, and then we'll work with the other half here. Add a little bit more oil if you see that you require it. At this stage, you can turn up the heat. Because you are working in measurable portions, you don't have to worry about it burning. Because you'll be constantly moving the rice around. The kind of visual cues that you are looking for is that the grains starting to separate individually on their own. And once you really get to that point, you will start to taste if it's seasoned well enough for you. If you require more salt, add more salt. And then we'll be adding pepper later on, the cracked black pepper to taste. And then that's basically it. And then we'll also add in sesame oil for that very nice nutty aroma flavor. Okay, as you can see, it's all separating. All the rice is separating right now. Okay, now we'll lower the heat. Add in a bit more salt. This is the portion where Uncle Roger likes to substitute salt with MSG. I won't say that it's bad, I won't say that it's good, it's a very personal preference kind of thing, but I still prefer to use soy sauce because it's naturally made from soybeans through preservation. Lower the heat all the way down. And a touch of sesame oil. This will elevate the fragrance of it. And toss it. Make sure it coats every grain. And then you see that it's starting to have a gloss. Like that. And you're done. There you have it, my version of 蛋炒饭. But there are many more other things that you can add on. You can add on fried egg at the end. You can scramble it up. You can add even more luncheon meat, fried ones. They'll give a bit more texture, a bit of different flavors. Spring onions at the very end. That's basically a very simple 蛋炒饭from me. Anyway, Nigel will be the one that's gonna eat and then do the review on it. And we'll see you all at the review.